Correct. What's your requested routing? Cisco and then direct. Select your one ready and clear direct to Cisco. Cisco, Bravo, Bravo.
Xplane Dedicated. Welcome to the home of Xplane Dedicated on YouTube. This is the YouTube channel where you can find hints, tips and reviews regarding Xplane. I have access to some of the foremost developers of Xplane content in the world. They are members of both the Facebook group and here on the YouTube channel. If you have a question, you can put it in the comments below on any of the videos. I will see them, or even join the Facebook group. The link will be below. Don't forget to hit the like button and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you soon. Cheerio. Also, 1, 2, 3. Cheerio.
Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it. November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your all good? 2000 feet on 1014 Bravo Bravo. Bravo Bravo, descending for 60, so climb not above, initially not above 4,000 feet on the QNH 1014. 4,000 feet, Bravo Bravo. Correct, what's your requested routing? Cisco and then direct. Select your one ready and clear direct to Cisco. Cisco, Bravo Bravo.
dedicated welcome to the home of Xplane dedicated on YouTube. This is the YouTube channel where you can find hints, tips and reviews regarding Xplane. I have access to some of the foremost developers of Xplane content in the world. They are members of both the Facebook group and here on the YouTube channel. If you have a question, you can put it in the comments below on any of the videos. I will see them. Or even join the Facebook group. The link will be below. Don't forget to hit the like button and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you soon. Cheerio. Well, there you go, 9:30, and as I said, we will be streaming live, and here we are. So hello everybody and good morning. It's 09:30 Zulu here in Cardiff. Hope the audio is okay and that you can hear me all right. We shouldn't have a problem today because I'm using the blue snowball. So from the viewers out there, if you can hear me, just say yes, you sound fine, no problem at all. So this morning's stream is a little unusual because what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly, and hopefully everything will be okay. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I'm going to fly from Shannon in Ireland over to Manchester. So it's only a short flight. Already I have created my route. I've used EFAS, so just let me pull this over here so we can have a quick look. He says desperately trying to grab it. There we go. So there's EFAS with the route. Let's have a look at the world map. There we go. It's really quite straightforward. Takeoff, head north to Egini, then turn right to Liffey, so going over Dublin, Idex, can't read that at the moment, hang on, let's presume in. Liffey, Idexa, Guinness, Matco, and then Linus, and of course by that time we should be on our procedure into Manchester Airport. Okay, so it's a short flight. I shouldn't say very long at all. Nicholas Garlic, sounds good, thank you very much, Nick. Shouldn't say very long, but the purpose of the stream this morning is twofold. First of all, we're in the Flight Factor Airbus A320. So we're in the Flight Factor Airbus A320, just having a quick nosy around the aircraft, but we're at Shannon Airport. This is EINN, and this was released, it was either released yesterday or the day before. Freeware, of course. And look at the reflection on the glass there as we went past And so primarily what I wanted to do was really show you this airport first of all, then talk about something else, and then hopefully get to fly. So as you can see, in the Airbus A320 it's Ryanair, and excuse me, weather isn't that bad considering there's that bug. Hang on, let me see if I can find that bug again. It's on a view, it's on a view, it's on a view, it's on that, it's on that view, which I need to start at the beginning again. Hang on. So if I go back here, there we go, right? So we'll come around. This is the walk around of the aircraft, so to speak, and for some reason there is a terrible bug here. Now they got rid of it at one point and it's come back. Look, the aircraft is outside the jetway, or the jetway is, oh, it's terrible. It might actually just be X camera, I don't know, but that is absolutely terrible. Spoils everything, like just that one camera view. It may be X camera, I don't know, I'm going to have to check on that, but it is pretty awful. You can see the aircraft coming into position now with the jetway. Anyway, so that's my plan. Now this airport was produced, and do you know, I can't remember who it was produced by, so we need to find out, don't we? So if we can quickly get on to Tinternet, as they say, that wonderful place. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Okay, it's already dropped down the list, so I don't know whether I'm going to be able to find it that quickly. I hope to, because I forgot to look who it had been produced by. It was my bad, I must admit. Gosh, it may actually be further down than I anticipated. Right, because as we all know, stuff comes out so quickly that it's pretty hard to keep up. I'm looking. Do you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to go into the search folder properly, search file properly, and look for it that way, because it's certainly not coming up on this list here very quickly. And I thought it had only been released a day or so ago, so you would expect it to be on the list, but clearly what's happened here is that it's just gone whizzing by very, very quickly. So I tell you what, we'll get out of that, and we'll go to the download manager, scenery, and we'll do a search for it. And for those of you who know, scenery packages, not that one, sorry, bear with me, bear with, as they say. We need to go back one, I think. We need scenery packages version 11 and 10, and we'll just put in EINN, and hopefully that it'll show up. If it doesn't, here we go. Chiano35, I believe, is the person who created this. Let's have a look. Yeah, Chiano35, absolutely brilliant. Shannon by Chiano35 and Robert Byrne. So all I need to say to these two guys is well done. We'll have a quick look. 100% custom buildings on the airport grounds, designed to be as close as possible to real life. Darren, good morning Darren, nice to see you. Buildings have realistic night texture, realistic orange glow night lighting, removed excess aircraft parking, custom placed ground polygons, cars added to car parks matched to orthos, nice. Thousands of trees added to airport surrounding grounds as a golf course, exclusions to remove auto-gem facades and objects. So the custom buildings is main terminal, east terminals, Aer Lingus, Cargo, Service Air, Lufthansa, ASL Aviation, West Air, IAC, Atlantic Aviation Group, Fire Station, Car Rental, Golf Club, Enterasis, Control Tower and surrounding sheds, cabins, Park Inn Hotel, and Shannon College of Hotel Management, and many, many more. Absolutely brilliant. So we need to kind of get into the aircraft and get out, and there we go. So if I do see, that will put me outside the aircraft. We can have a good look around. So really nice. The texturing, I suspect, looking at the texture, it's not photoreal texture, but what they've done is they've used kind of matte
texturing. So Shannon Airport, you know, they've done really well on the writing there. That's really nice. But if you look, the texturing, it looks as though they just used colour textures from a texture library. And there's nothing wrong with that. They've done a brilliant job, actually, I think. They've got custom buildings. See, for example, this texture in here, I recognise that. And that one behind there, I think I used that on my BA hangar many years ago when I tried to do some texturing. I was never very good at it. But overall, I really like this. It's, you know, there's a feel to it. They've spent some time on it. You know, these custom buildings over here, the placement of trees. There is a problem with the car park. Yeah, maybe you can spot what it is. So yeah, I've got an issue with the car park there. Although the placement of cars is very good, you know, they haven't gone bonkers. It's supposed to match your orthophoto. Now, when you download this, when it goes right down, so you get Shannon ortho and Shannon polygons. Now, theoretically, I want to show you all this because I've done it. So there you go. That is supposed to be the polygons. Yeah? And that's supposed to be the ortho. Now, that file structure looks the same for both. So I don't know what's gone on there. I actually don't think they put it in. So polygons. So it's let me Earth map data, yeah. I don't think they put it together correctly. There's only one thing there, which is the polygons in both. But we'll find out about that. What I'll do is I'll check it out and find out. It may be me. Maybe I've installed it wrong, but there is supposed to be orthophoto scenery with it, and that would account for the car parking looking as it is. So if the orthophoto was in correctly, then it would all match up, right? So yeah, cool. But I like it. I think it's really nice. They've done a great job. Absolutely wonderful. I like that. I like that there. Of course, Shannon Airport is a stop-off airport for a lot of aircraft flying over to the United States. The A318, I can't remember which Airbus it is that flies over to the US, but goes from London City Airport and you know, stops off at Shannon and then gets fueled up and carries on to New York. So yeah, I like that. That's a nice little airport. Nicholas said Shiano 35, that's right. Okay, so that's the one thing that I wanted to show you, Shannon Airport, and I like that a lot. Let's have a quick look at it at night time. So let's just shift to night. Oh yes, very nice. They've done a good job, brilliant job there. I like that. So let's come back to daytime, because obviously the other thing, see the shadows of the clouds there? The other thing I want to show you is this new weather engine. Well, it's not a weather engine, that's wrong. It is a cloud set. And this is Ultra Weather XP by Altimecia. Ultra Weather XP. And Ultra Weather XP is 2.2, version 2.2. And I have to say, I really like this. He's done his second version, 2.2. He's done a really, really good job, absolutely fabulous job. If you already own number 1, so if you own Weather XP 1.0, this is a free upgrade, which is super, and it is really, really good. I mean, just look at this. He's done a very, very good job in his update. I've still yet to sort out my sky colour. I think I'm using the wrong sky colour. I think I'm just looking out the window because it's so bright today. We've got lots of high white cloud here at Cardiff. It's not that kind of blue there. The sky is not that blue. It's more of it's a paler blue. So I need to sort out my sky colours to get that looking accurate for me. But the weather looks superb. Now, what I haven't done is I haven't started FSGRW. So let's start FSGRW. Not forgetting, and this is where people get confused, certainly got confused with SkyMax. SkyMax Pro is a weather set. It's a cloud set, so it's a set of clouds, 3D clouds which are dynamic, I will give you that, okay? Then Real Weather Connector in SkyMax Pro injects that weather to a certain degree. FS Global Real Weather is, it downloads real weather data, winds at different elevations, and manages all the weather together. So what I'm going to do here, so we're going to have a dynamic weather download, continue. I do need to check that my weather here matches real world conditions. It does. Okay, resume flight. Bring this back up here, and we'll download. So we're downloading real weather information from the weather station at Shannon. Okay, A318 BAW1 to New York. See, there you go. I thought it was the A318. Probably got the Venice pack on, or whatever they call it. Okay. Excuse me. Hoping the sound is coming across okay. The audio from the mic is all right. Okay. I have had some problems with using new software, but new broadcasting software, that is. And as far as I know, everything should be hunky dory. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we've downloaded the weather. It's setting the initial weather in your flight simulator. So we should see some changes in the weather there. If not, it's fine. Oh, there we go. Yes, we have got initial changes. So Shannon Island weather. Looking at the META, it's. The wind is 360 degrees from 5 knots, so it's quite calm. Visibility is greater than 10 kilometers. There's a few clouds at 3,000 feet. It's -1 on the temperature. It's -6 on the dew point, and the QNH is 1030. And you notice that the haze changed, yeah? So there's a few clouds. And unfortunately, I'm not sat at Shannon, so I can't say whether that is actually totally accurate, but I like it. I like the way that it works, and I like the way that it looks, and I like the distance haze. Now, let's have a look at some of the settings. Oh, you've got an echo, have you? That might be at your end, I'm not sure. Oh, I know what it is. Right, let me know if you've still got the echo, because I've just turned off my headset. And I'm just using the snowball, so I can't even hear what's going on screen, which is a pity. Maybe I can change that. Playback devices. So if you go set as default device. All right. Okay. Yeah, when I get into the aircraft, I should hear that. Alright, so let's have a look at some of the settings for Ultra Weather XP. So you get this menu here. Don't tell me you've frozen up again. I'll be cross if you have. Yeah, it's frozen again. I don't know what's causing that. I think there must be a conflict with something. I'm not sure. Yeah, which is a nuisance. So I can't even exit now. That is a pain in the bottom, as they say. Doesn't happen all the time. I just don't understand what's going on there. That is a real pain in the bum, because it means there's no other way around this. Hang on. Plugins, Ultra Weather XP. No, see, that doesn't even turn that off. That is a real nuisance. It happened yesterday as well. And there's nothing I can do about it. I've just got to shut it down. So that is a nuisance. I should really have shown you the control panel there. I did have a message from Ultimacy when I mentioned that in yesterday's stream, and he said he couldn't replicate it. He tried but couldn't replicate it. So I have no idea what that is about. It's very annoying and frustrating to say the least. Okay, so 6 people here. I'm just watching the birds fly past. Please say hello. And if anybody's got an idea as to why that locked up, then I'd be really grateful for you to let me know why. I haven't got a clue what is going on there. Alright. So new flights. Going back to Shannon. You'll see that the Airbus A320 Ultimate has got a new splash screen when it comes on. I'll show you. It's not this picture here. That's just my Xplane splash screen that I have on a cycle. It changes automatically every time I start up Xplane. Okay. I don't know why you've got that echo. I wish I could. I wonder if it's. Right. Let's try this. Right. Okay. I've transferred over to properly. Transferred over to the blue snowball. So let me know now whether you've got the echo. Chester Hernandez, hello. Ultra Weather XP version 2.2. Yes, it is. When I get it back on. Unfortunately, for some reason, when I opened up the control panel, Chester, when I opened up the control panel for Ultra Weather, it locks up, and I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Okay, here we go. So now I've got audio coming through my monitor, so I can hear what's going on in the aircraft. Here we go. A320. Oh yeah, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that. Darren, that it changed each time. There we go, we've got a different splash screen. That's nice, I like that. Right, here we go. So tell me, you should be able to hear the ambient sounds of the aircraft. Okay. Just make sure that FSGRW is still connected. Start weather transfer. That's because we disconnected. We had to reboot. Alright. You really shouldn't have that echo now because I've turned off this. So you shouldn't get that echo now. If you're still getting it, I need to figure out what's causing that, and it's clearly something to do with the software. Can I send a link? I can. Excuse me. That's the link. Shuzebra, yeah, good morning. There is an echo. I wish I could figure out what it is. I wish I could figure that out. I will. Okay, how's the tallest A319 compared to the A320 in terms of systems depth? Right, now you've got to be really careful what you say here, because I would say personally they're both the same. Although the tallest has some things working that the A320 isn't. So, for example, all this bit down here. Oh, you can't see my mouse moving because I've turned it off. But bottom left, right, next to the engine switches, where it says multi-scan, GCS and tilt, none of this is working, right? And that's for the weather radar. So none of those switches are working. This is the A320, but they do work in the A319 by Tolis. Okay. Anyway, let's get some movement going here. I'm going to call the fuel truck there. You see it? Just put that on the right hand side, and we'll set some fuel. I don't think I need this much fuel. In fact, I know I don't. So I'm going to reduce that considerably. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to put a little bit of fuel in. You should always have a little bit of fuel in your center tanks. Okay. Alright, so set, get. So that's my fuel done. Passengers will go 2/3 full, but we need to coal everything. So we'll fill 2/3, set. Cargo, we'll just call for that as well down here. You'll see them come. Okay, and get, set. So that's all of that. That's all of that. Perf data. That's all set. Okay, so there's a couple of details there. So my trim position is going to be up 1.6. Zero fuel weight. Center of gravity is 23.1, and my CG is 21.3. You don't need to write all this down in actual fact. I just do it out of habit. My zero fuel weight is 58.55. So I just do this out of habit. You don't need to, because you can just press set, and that will set all of that data into the aircraft. Okay, so we've got external power available, so let's turn that on. Okay, batteries on, power, fuel, and then we'll set the ADARU. So aligning. Oops. Wait for the on-bat to go off. There we go. And then aligning. Yeah. We can do fire alarm checks, engine, fire alarm, engine 2. Okay. So that's okay for the time being. We'll put the beacon lights on. Always put the beacon lights on when you're on the ground. Sort out that. See, there's no sounds, so let me come in here. Aircraft interior, radios, environmental. That's better. There we go. That's better. Justin, you're going to get the a320 tonight. Good. Darren saying the FF is a breath of fresh air. It is. Alright. Hope you can still hear me above the noise of the aircraft. We can turn that down a little bit. And turn that up a bit. Alright. So, yeah, good. Let's turn off that master caution there. Yeah, that's good. We'll set that to 6,000 feet. Push everything in just to make sure, start off with. Alright. And now we need to do the flight plan, I think. So let's pull this up. Move this over here. I'm using a flight plan from, not that. That. So, once again, I need to move this out of the way. Strange how sometimes you can get things stuck. Right. There we go. Let me put that over there out of the way so I can see it. But alright. So in it, I'm going from Shamrock / to Manchester. Yeah. There's no flight plan there, none in there, so align the IRS. Flight number will be Ryanair 2302. Cost index of 20. And I think the cruise altitude is something like 140, it's very low. Okay, so request wind request. So there's all the wind, return, and then the init page, right? So we can request our weights. Alright, so requested all the weights because don't forget, if you remember on the iPad I put set weight, so that's alright. Block weight is 6.8. As I said, my zero fuel weight is 23.1. Cool, excellent, brilliant. Okay, so now we can have a look at the flight plan. So Shamrock departure. The wind, have I got any weather for Shamrock? The wind, did I say it's 360? So we're going to have to go on runway 24. 24, and the so it's going to be again Agin 2. It's saying Agin 2 Alpha, so it's going to have to be an Agin 2 Bravo for our runway of departure, which is fine. Okay, temporary insert. Scroll up. Agini. So a Guinea, and then it's on to it's direct Liffey. So click next waypoint. Liffey. Where's the F? Yeah. So there we go. And then from Liffey, it's Upper Lima 975. Upper Lima 975 to Linus. Okay, so that's our temporary flight plan. Again, insert, and then we want our arrival into Manchester, which is going to be I23 right. I know it's saying 05 left. Let's check the weather. Yeah, it's going to be 05. So we need to go back. Insert that. Arrival. 05 left. I'm not quite sure of the procedure. So star. I think it could do Mercy? No. Trying to figure out which is my best arrival, so bear with me a second whilst I work this out. No, it's not going to be Dane. I can't do that, that's too far. Right, let's have a look. I think we could go with a Dane ILS 05 from the southeast. We really want east, don't we? Or west? Northwest, southwest. It's going to be from the northwest. East, east, east. Okay. East, northeast. Sorry about this. We've got to figure this out. It's not helping me at all. Alright, let's do that one. And we'll see what that looks like. And if it means vector, then we can vector. It's not a problem. Software manager, go away. I hate those things. Right, let's clear that. Let's have a look now. And there's another one there, clear that. And I think we are now good to go. Alright. I'll have a look at the plan after. We'll see how it looks. But in the meantime, that'll have to do. Okay. So there's our departure. Very nice indeed. I think we can start the APU. Right. So we check if the APU started. It should be. There we go. There's the flap open, and everything's moving in the right direction. Right. Okay, Darren. Thank you. Maybe I should have read it, so I need to install the other one, obviously, because I haven't got any auto. Alright, flap open. That's good. Let's just clean up the FMC a minute. Clear that. Yeah. I'm not going to fly this online, I don't think, today. I'm going to stay offline, but I'll still put everything in. 2200, just put that onto TA array. APU is running, so that means I can get rid of ground power. Alright, so ground power's gone. We need to... I've forgotten which runway I was going out on now. Limit. Oh, I haven't done my perf. Right, we can do that, 125 for there. 300. Okay, clear that. Flaps. There's 1/1.6, I said. Flex temperature. I didn't check the flex. They haven't given me a flex temperature. It should be Flex will be, what was that say? It was minus, we can't have that, so we've got to have 45 minimum. So we'll put 45 in for the flex, minimum. Okay. Alright, there we go. That'll do. Crack-a-lackin'. Although I have forgotten which runway I said I was going off. Let's have a look. 0107. Anybody remember the runway? Because I can't. Hang on. Okay, we are going off that one there. Zero 06. Right. Okay, I think we're almost ready. So plugins, better pushback, pre-planned pushback.
Drone to cockpit. Fine acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Drone to cockpit. Tow is drumming up.
Okay. I need to take my shoes off to get on my pedals now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that off, because I found that taxiing with this can be a little, with these new pedals, can be a little bit awkward for some reason.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Come on, he's getting ready to connect now. Oh, you've got the version 4 HD mesh. I actually must start sorting mine out and downloading it, which can be hard work. Not so much hard work, but it's time consuming. Right, Justin, buy the plane. Get it.
Tow connected and light taps in service. Ruiz parking brake. Start pushback. And you may start engine.
So just so we know, there's the
Hello,
jetway.
and thanks for flying with Delta. Our first priority on every flight is safety, so before we depart, we'll be giving a brief safety presentation. Okay, be sure all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin, and place smaller items under the seat in front of you, and ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear. In the event of an emergency, remember to leave all carry-on items behind. If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the responsibilities for emergency exit seating on the back of the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket. Are you willing and able to assist with the operation of the exit if necessary? Yes. If you're unable to perform these functions, please let us know and we'd be happy to find you another seat. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, just keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member instructions. Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a registered smoke detector. There are 6 exits on this plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 2 window exits over the wings. The 4 doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, protect the full of mask closures until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic straps over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the first class or business class cabin, life vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Put the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust loosely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, your tray table is put away, and all carry items are properly stowed. As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention. Now, as we prepare for takeoff, please relax and enjoy your flight.
That flight captain has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Right, so there we go. We've gone through all the cabin announcements, and somebody, I think it was Darren, was asking, what am I using? I use Passengers FX, but also I've got XP Realistic on as well, so you get a mixture of the two sometimes. It can be a little bit confusing. And as you see on the map there, that's me flashing there in blue, and the flashing in yellow is my follow me car. So unfortunately the pushback didn't work exactly as it should. Right, so release the brakes and a little bit of thrust, and we'll turn around so you can see the follow me car, and we'll get down to the flight line, as they say. Just put the map back on. You can see that my route has been drawn in white, so it's easy enough, but I just put the follow me car on for fun. Okay, thanks Justin. I need a little bit more power. There we go. I'm not too sure about these new pedals, I gotta be honest. I like them, but they're a bugger to manage. And they don't seem to be working too well at the moment. Hang on. Let's have a look outside. What's going on here? Ah, right, so they are working, but don't turn them too much, otherwise they scuff. Right, here we go. Okay, there's the follow me car. Now, for some reason, the pedals, they work fine, but in the A319 the toe brakes don't work. I can't get the toe brakes to work, which is probably something to do with configuration, but in every other aircraft they're fine. I can turn this back on now. Yeah, Airport Navigator is a handy plug-in. This isn't Airport Navigator though, this is FM Car. Right, so basically you've got a map, you can select anything on the map stands, and your Follow Me card will take you to it based on taxi routes, so and it's accurate. So there's that one, let me just get rid of that, and then there of course is this one, Airport VS, which doesn't have a Follow Me card, but it does have your taxi route. So it has the whole plan of the airports and everything. It's quite nice. I prefer, funnily enough, even though this is more complex, I prefer Follow Me car. There we are. Just brought my car back. Coming onto the runway now. And I use XRAS.
06.
So XRAS, which is X Runway and Airport Advisory System. That came on there to tell me that I was
on runway 243,500 feet remaining.
So I am on runway 24 because I'm having to do a backtrack. Swiftbird, good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. Hope you're okay. We've got 12 people on at the moment, so please say hello, and I'll give you a shout out, obviously. We're just taxiing down to runway 06 at Shamrock for a short flight across to Manchester. I'm in the Flight Factor A320. You can turn that to there now. Yeah, in FS Passengers, Darren, you can actually, she said Delta, but you can actually change it because there are different airlines represented. So there's Delta and American, I think British Airways, and Kevin Kazakli, who produces it, is actually creating lots of different sound sets for different airlines. XP Realistic is what gives me this kind of movement, you know, that it's like almost having track IR without having track IR. So, you know, that looking out the side window there, you can adjust that in lots of different ways, and there's lots of sound effects as well with it. And the music then that you heard as I was taxiing down, and there's all sorts of stuff in there, and you can even create some announcements of your own. I've got to get used to these pedals here. Right, there we go. So you'll see when we turn out, because I've got, this is known as heading anticipation. So when I turn out,
on runway 06,
everything changes. Okay, and what I'm going to do, oh, hang on, that's wrong, isn't it? Let's put the brakes on. That departure's wrong. That's better. Right, there we go. Quick change. I'll let me just quickly run through my plugins list. Whoops. That's strange, isn't it? It's all going to Pete's on. Right, hide.
On runway 06. On runway 06.
Right, I'm going to just run through my plugins. So I've got FM Car, Ground Handling Deluxe, which I don't use that often now, Ultra Weather XP, which is what I'm running, X Camera, which is for all my cameras, Squawk Box message, that's when you're on Squawk Box and you don't hear the messages coming through, you use the sound. I surf all labs, Airport VS, Better Pushback, and by the way, the Better Pushback, that is the latest version because I did an update the other day. XRAS and that. So with Fly with Lure, Passengers FX, I've got all of these different things. I can actually save these as well. So
Yeah, please take your seats for takeoff.
yeah, so I can actually have them, but I can also program it as well. So I can program it to say certain things at different times. Yeah.
41 heavy runway 2 off intersection 2 echo, wind 27014 definitely 20 for takeoff.
You know, so you can program it to do all of these kind of things if you so wish. All right, I need to get moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made tower communications available, so if you would like to monitor the air traffic system, just tune your radio to channel 9. And your headsets are in the seat pocket in front of you.
Okay, here we go.
We'll give you a little more information about our service plan for our flight as soon as we are in the air. Thank you, and again, welcome aboard.
Oh, no, what's happened? Stop. That looks as though one engine is... There's only one engine running, and I know both are running. There we go, so what happened then? There's only one throttle moving. Strange. Right. Let's try again, shall we? There we are. Throttle lock. Rotates. Whoops. I always find that the flight factor jumps off the ground a little bit. So let's get the fly-by-wire working. There we go. Auto throttle. Autopilot 1. Gear up. Just use the sound sets, Justin. Let's get in the aircraft. Just use the sound sets. So with Passengers FX, you get everything. Okay. You get all the sounds, it just works, okay? There's lots of different sound sets with it. You can program it however you want if you so wish. I haven't, I just left it as default, okay? Plain and simple. It's so easy to use, alright? It is so easy to use. You don't need to worry about it in the slightest. XP Realistic is giving you that effect there, the way that, you know, hang on. That, yeah, that's it. Lever back to climb. Standard. Oops. Which is always hard to do when it's moving. There we go. There we are. Aircraft's clean. Somebody was asking about systems, so let's have a look at the systems. Let me move this over here. It's flight plan discontinuity. Let me get rid of that before we go any further. So clear that. Okay, all that joins up now, or should do. Where are we going? Where are we going? Coming back on track. That's good. Alright. So let's have a look at the system. Somebody was asking about all the different systems. So there's cabin pressure. Now this all works. Okay? So if you've got a problem, you will see it on here. Engines. Alright. Bleed air. All of this works. This is a system that actually works. So if you've got problems with your ram air or bleed air, that will show up there. Pressures, we've seen cabin pressures. Electrical system, and I can show you, well I can't show you this while we're on in the air, I don't want to turn the batteries off, but yes, all this works. Yeah, see the APU generators off at the moment. Hydraulics, yeah. Fuel, and you can see that that is adjusting. APU of course is off now. Air conditioning, doors, wheels, flight control, pitch trim 1.9 up, and then we can show all, re-clear, clear, and just go to engine there. Alright, so they all work perfectly. Let's get up here. Turn on the terrain on data. Wow. Yes, I would recommend FSGRW, because FSGRW can work with any other weather engine. It'll even work with Xplane 11 default as well. Yeah, so yeah, it's good. Okay, we need to expedite our climb, flight level 120. So expedite that. So we're now climbing, we're in open climb as you can see. Open, expedite climb rather, not open climb. Everything's good. We're expediting that climb up. Okay, oh that's nice to see. Swiftbird has finally come over to Xplane, having bought this aircraft for Xplane. Absolutely wonderful. This is one of the best Airbuses I've ever flown. Right, have you, Justin, have you found it? Have you found Passengers FX? And don't, the sound sets that you find on xplane.org, do not worry about those for the time being. Just get Passengers FX and you'll be good to go. Clear that. Right, I need to check my plan because I wasn't very happy with my arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed the altitude of 10,000 feet. All electronic devices may now be switched off from airplane mode. This aircraft is equipped with Wi-Fi. Please see your flight attendant for more information.
What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Let's get rid of up bed. What's that? Select heading and track. Right. When you say the chunk limit, Swiftbird, do you mean where it goes purple? That is the limit in the real world. You mean this bit? Let me show you. So I'm set to 80 miles, so you're on about the pink, are you? The magenta. Good morning, Deacle. Good morning, TNK4. Nice to see you guys. If you're on about that, that is exactly like it is in the real world. My understanding is that it's exactly as it is in the real world in terms of terrain data. I may be wrong, but that's my understanding. Oh, my back. My back is really aching today. I don't know why, guys. Oh, bad back. Oh, back. Right. Let's have a look where we're at. Follow the aircraft. Where's my aircraft? Oh, we're fine. We're over Central Island right now, so we're doing well. So what I shall do is let's have a look outside with this new ultra weather XP too. I like it. I must admit, I do like it. I think it looks good. Yeah, it looks all right. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong at all. Let's have a look at some wing views. You look down there. You look down the bottom there, underneath the wing, and you've got cloud and then cloud and then cloud. It's good. There you go. I like that. I'm rather impressed with this Ultra Weather XP version 2.2. Look at this aircraft. You look at the wings there, and the sensors on the back of the wing there. The flaps sounds good as well, doesn't it? Sounds good. Sounds nice. Here we go. Nice flyby. Yeah, we'll have a look at that in a moment, Darren. Yeah, decal. I know. I'm sorry about the echo. I can't figure it out. I will at some point or another. Let me know. I know what it might be. Let me know if the echo has gone now, okay? Because I've just turned something off. So let me know if the echo's gone. So I'll keep talking. What should I talk about? Oh yeah, we was going to have a look at. Hang on. Let me get back in the cockpit. That one. I was going to have a look at this, wasn't we? The map. Yeah, so it says enter your Google API key. I did it once. I've only done it once. I've never put it in a game. But look. There we are. So my API works. No problem at all. We're... where are we? We're just... Tullamore. We're just going to fly over Tullamore in Ireland. Yeah. Of course, you've got the browser, so you can, you can do weird stuff like this. Hang on, I've just got to move my mic a little bit. This is really strange when you can do this. Yeah. So, we can even watch me live. It's really strange. Okay, so yeah, I like that. It's all very clever stuff. I used to use 3 monitors. In fact, I still have 3 monitors for my system. So yeah. Okay, now I've got a problem here. You see that up there? It says lure in red. It says lure has stopped. Fly with lure has stopped. So I come down here and I go try to resume, and it says not recommended. But it's fine. I've got to figure out what's causing that. Somebody said I need the latest version of Fly with Lure. We will see. Right, I'll tell you what we are going to do though. Why doesn't it turn it down? Open volume mixer. Alright, we'll turn it down there. Alright, just for a while. It's a bit loud, and maybe that echo has gone altogether now. Right. Yeah, you don't need the API. I sound as though I'm in a big hall. I don't know why that is. You don't need the API. Watch out for the beast from the East. Wycliffe Irish News is, yeah, freaking out. It's just snow and cold. I'm sure we will all be fine. We've got blue skies and white and puffy white clouds here in Cardiff. The game audio is captured by you, Mike, so we hear it. Could be. I've turned down the game audio now. You should have the game audio directed to the capture input as well as your mic. Okay, hang on. So that video capture device properties. Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, you should have no echo now at all. You should have no echo at all. Do you know what it was? Do you know what it was? Can you guess what it is yet? As that famous person used to say, it was my webcam. But now my webcam has gone off. So I activate the webcam. Configure crossbar. Well, the echo went away a little while ago, so it's not the webcam, so that's good. Alright. I just realised my shirt is a bit manky around the neck there. Alright. But I've got to smile more on. No echo, so it's probably because I've turned the audio down. The desktop. I've turned the desktop audio off, so only I can hear it. But I wonder, can you hear it? Can you hear the aircraft? Let me. Right, I've turned it back up. So let me know if the echo is gone. I think I might have figured this out, but also we need to know whether you can hear the video. Does that make sense? I really think that the echo was probably to do with my... Okay, it's all fine now. We're good. We're all good to go. That's good. Alright, I need to figure out where my top of descent is, but it's not going to be for a while yet, because we're still going across Ireland. We're still going across Ireland. Alright, Chester. Okay. Justin, this will be my first Airbus. The iPad function looks excellent, especially the moving map, the ability to watch YouTube on the fly. I can watch one of your great streams whilst in the air. You can indeed. You can indeed. No, you've got it. Right, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, so I will be right back, okay? Trust in me. I can leave the stream running, or I can do this.
Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it. November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your good.
We'll leave the stream running, okay? I'll be back. I need to make a cup of coffee. Okay guys, I'm back. What's going on? The F is gone. The game audio is captured by that. Are you sure? Well, maybe that's what's happening. I know what we'll do. I'm confused now. So the game, desktop audio. That's where that goes. I tell you what, let's try this. Oh no, I can't do that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Maybe I need a different mic. Okay, what I've done here is it's weird. I'm trying to figure this out. This is there doesn't seem to be enough devices, or there doesn't seem to be a way of isolating the sound from the sim. Okay, so what I've done, I've turned Xplane right off at the moment, so you can't hear that. All you're hearing now is me on the microphone. Okay, so there should be no echo. You can only hear me. Alright. Ow. Here we go. My NASA mug. Failure is not an option. Failure is not an option. I got that from NASA last year. Okay. So, what it is, Deacle, we've got new software. We've got new streaming software by Streamlabs. And it's very difficult. What I'm finding odd is just getting Xplane into Streamlabs in its own right. Okay. Yeah, you can hear me. So the only way I can do this, I'm thinking, as soon as I turn that up, that's coming over the mic. Okay. As you've explained. Alright, so I need to be able to isolate Xplane and feed it straight into the audio. I don't like shadow play. I don't like shadow play at all. Right, so let's... I mean, I can turn that off, disable. I'll put that to this. That's default these guys. Okay, so now All right. We should. See, I'm hearing myself back. There's a bit of a delay. No, I know what you're saying. that's not working. And right now, because I've got the headset on, I can hear myself coming back at about half second delay, which is really disconcerting. I will figure this out somehow. I will. Playback devices. Yeah, I guess. Turn that off. So once again, the echo will have gone. The feed volume of the game should be controlled from Windows Record volume control. There's Streamlabs, all right. So I can turn that right down. I'm lost. I'm gonna have to do some research because I can see you writing stuff, but I just don't understand where we're at. So I need to do some research. I'll get onto Streamlabs and try to figure that out. I should be able to add gosh. I should be able to add another playback. Okay, thanks, Deco. But I'm using Streamlabs, okay? Streamlabs OBS, which is actually very, very good. I mean, the picture quality is superb. But for some reason, the sound is... I just don't understand it. You should be able to isolate the game sound from the mic. We will figure it out. That's for sure. We will figure it out. Oh well, flight is going well. Still a ways to go. Let's have a look on the Z map. Ah, well, we're actually across the Irish Sea here, heading to Anglesey. So we'll be starting our descent relatively soon, although I have got the craziest approach into runway 05. It's my fault because I should have checked the star. Not a problem, you know. We'll take a tour. We'll go sightseeing. You know. So that's a Goles. And unfortunately, I can't get rid of Goles. I wish I could. But it don't matter. We'll go out to Goles, Pull Hill, you know. If I could get rid of Goles. Oh, it's a library this time. Let's have a look. Where do we go now? So we go Linus. Oh, that's okay. That's quite neat, isn't it? So I know we're gonna have problems here. That will not be enough distance, guarantee it, because I've had problems, not so much in this, but in the A319 for sure. So we'll follow the plan. We'll have a bit of fun and follow the plan. All right. So. I'm sure you will. I'm pretty sure it's something, because I'm looking at the mixer now and it's got 3 inputs. There's desktop audio, there's the mic, and then there's the video capture device, which is the Logitech. And then it says down mix to mono, sync offset, audio monitoring, and it's got all the different tracks. But it doesn't say that I can add an extra one in, which is a bit weird. Ah. Okay. Well, let me know if, right, I think I might have sorted this out. So you could let me know what it sounds like now, and also whether you can hear the desktop audio. Because I can, no, I'm sure there's an echo there. Yeah, there is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna forget about it for the time being. So, Kieran Blackler, yo, old man, in capitals. Let's have a look at Kieran then. Can we get his profile up? Has he got a channel? He's got 10 subscribers. Kieran's got 10 subscribers, and he's looks like a spotty youth. You just gotta love haters, haven't you, and trolls. Kieran, just go away with your 10 subscribers there. What's your problem, dude? And for your information, I am not bald. I choose to shave my head off. And you know what to say about bald men? We're virile and sexy, so screw you. Alright, so we're still going. Top of cloud should have been 1.4. I've forgotten. I thought I put 1.2, but not to worry. This will really please Kieran now. It's funny. There's a friend of mine who's also a YouTuber, and he makes model aircraft, remote control aircraft. Also, we fly racing drones as well. And he does his videos for fun. They're very instructional, shows you how to build quads and all the rest of it, and he's just doing, you know, a little bit of fun. And he's got a hater as well who calls him old, and it's weird, this whole thing about age, because the concept of age is, and I used to lecture on this, the concept of age is that whatever age you are is the perfect age for you at that time. Yeah. So and you also that generally when you talk about somebody being older than you, it's normally about 30 years older than you, you know. And when you talk about somebody being younger than you, it's generally, you know, you think about somebody younger being 30 years younger than you. So whatever age you are is the perfect age for you at that time, which is fine. You know, it's cool. You know, I have no problems with age. You know, it's a number. In essence, it is just a number, and it's quite meaningless. You know, if we were all hung up on it, as some people are, and you know, that's fine. You know, they may be hung up on it. Q&H is 1026. Then, you know, it's their problem, kind of thing. I have not got a problem. What's the temperature? 0 at Manchester. Wow. Temperature 0 at Manchester. The wind is 060 at 5 knots. 060 /5. So the wind is calm. So we can go to the preferred runway. I think the decision will be something like 250. And we'll do config 3. So coming back to our flight plan, EGCC arrival, we'll go on to ILS 23 right, and we'll go for Dale 1 Fox, oh no, allowed, Dale 1 Golf, flight plan, insert, clear that, insert, clear this, insert, and we'll continue to have a look. Okay, so okay, let's go back to there. So Linus, what the hell? Right, there we go, that'll do. Get there in the end, just with a bit of jiggery pokery. Right. That'll do. Right, so where are we at now? Where's our friend gone? Oh, Kieran's disappeared. Yeah, I don't care. You know what, we can do things like this. We won't do that. There you go, Darren, you've had a bit of promotion because you've been around a long time. And where's Deacle? There you go, guys. Saved me messing around. Right. I wonder if I stick this back on, will I hear this now? I will hear myself as well. Bound to. Yeah, probably, Darren. You'd probably end up with backache. Oh, whilst I just remembered, turn that off because it's driving me mad. When I went downstairs to make coffee, Amazon appeared, and I wasn't expecting this today. I was expecting it tomorrow. Part birthday present from my eldest daughter. I need. Okay, this will do. When we're out racing drones, and I'll show you one in a minute. Oops. When we're out racing drones, we all have chairs to sit on, you know, kind of thing. So we have these camp chairs. Now, as you know, I am not a small man, and I'm not a small person. You know, I'm a big chap, and unfortunately, I've broken my chair. I've got one of those. I have one of those chairs, you know, those camp chairs that you pull apart and you open up. Unfortunately, I've broken it. When I say I've broken it, the legs are fine. Some stitching has come undone, and I thought I could fix it. In fact, I will. I will sew it together later. But I saw this on eBay, and I've seen a couple of people use these, and I thought, oh, well, let's get one of these. Let's give it a go, because it's smaller. That's the main thing. It's smaller, and than my chair. It's got Velcro on it. Now this is rated for a large person. Someone would say, you know, my size. It's even got a carry strap. So literally, it's one of them. Ugh! How do you do that? It's one of them. There we go. So this is supposed to hold my weight. So let's give it a try. Hey, that is perfect. That works, guys. That's great. Yeah, that is perfect. That works. So, many thanks to my eldest daughter. Great success, as they say. Great success. So yeah, I can sit there content with my little drone flying around. Brilliant. Brilliant. I don't do unboxings. I did one once. I did an unboxing some years ago, a couple of years back when I got my GTX 1080. Look at that! Perfecto! So, when I'm out in the field, flying that. Can you see that? There we go. When I'm out in the field flying that, I can be sat on this. Brilliant. Absolutely superb. That is a bargain. Right, we're right, where are we? Am I at top? I'm not at top of the descent. Well, I'm not far off actually, because we need to go down to altitude 77. So let's dial that in. 7, and push that. So we're on constraints. So, oh, my dog, my doggy. What do you want now? You want to come on camera, don't you? So let's move that box so you can get in. Come in. Right, you ready for it, guys? Here we go. Frank. All right, mate. You're on camera. Oh dear. This is Frank, a Labradoodle. Oh, thank you. All right, there you go. When I bought it, I retired and I bought a dog. My grandchildren thought I was going to get a small dog. They didn't realise I was going to get a big dog. Darren, yeah, you're about 6'2", 6'3". I remember when I met you at Cosford. Yeah, you're a big guy, tall. Yeah, you can call me the chairman, definitely. I bought this chair. You can see this chair behind me. I bought this, and I bought it from overclockers.co.uk, and it's you know, it's not very comfortable. Even though it was advertised as being a very comfy chair, it's not. It's not very comfortable down here in the lumbar region. It gives me a bit of a backache. But we have a solution. A cushion. But even that, you know, that makes it. I'm like, it pushes me forward. Alright, Frank, you want to go out for a wee now, don't you? I know exactly what you want. Up. Oh god. I had him weighed yesterday. He weighs 30.4 kilos. Don't you? 30.40 kilos. I'll get that. I'll have to take him out in a minute. 6'4" and plus 20, yeah. Well, I've lost some weight actually. I'm 5'11" and I'm down to 18.5. So I've lost quite a bit of weight since last year, since November, when we went on a cruise in November, and I lost a lot of weight on the cruise, which is quite remarkable. Why? I don't know. Well, why did we lose weight on the cruise, Frank? Why did we lose weight? Right, I'm going to have to take the dog for a wee, which shouldn't take too long, actually. Just go across the road. But he definitely wants a wee, because that's why he's coming to say hello. Very nice. Yeah, you shouldn't have a metal garden chair. I tell you what, the other day I was in Staples. It's no longer called Staples, it's Office Outlet or something. But I was in Staples the other day buying a printer. Fantastic printer, 99 quid, and it does everything. It's a fax, it's a scanner, it prints. 99 quid, and it's Wi-Fi. Anyway, they had some fantastic chairs in there because I spent ages sitting in them, and yeah, get rid of the metal guarded chair. I can just see you sat in your computer room, wherever that might be, whether it's the dining room or a study if you're lucky, or wherever, sat in your metal guarded chair. Yeah, I gotta fix my my camping chair. But that is superb. What do you reckon to that? And it's actually rated for 120 kilos. So yeah, I'm well pleased with that. Amazon, $14.99. Can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. Oops. If you're wondering, can I do that? I can't do that. I can't even do it again now. I did it and I can't do it. How did I do that? But if you was wondering, that was Innsbruck. Alright, I'm going to take you out for a wee now. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. I will put the stream on pause, play you a video, and I'll be back. Luckily, I'm not live on VATSIM, so we'll just pause that, and then you can have a bit of Be Right Back.
Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it. November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude. 2,000 feet on 1014 Bravo Bravo. Bravo Bravo, descending for 60, so climb not above, initially not above 4,000 feet on the QNH 1014. 4,000 feet, Bravo Bravo. Correct, what's your requested routing? Let's go amend direct. Start your one ready, clear direct, let's go. Let's go, Bravo Bravo.
Xplane Dedicated. Welcome to the home of Xplane Dedicated on YouTube. This is the YouTube channel where you can find hints, tips and reviews regarding Xplane. I have access to some of the foremost developers of Xplane content in the world. They are members of both the Facebook group and here on the YouTube channel. If you have a question, you can put it in the comments below on any of the videos. I will see them, or even join the Facebook group. The link will be below. Don't forget to hit the like button and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you soon. Cheerio.
Victor.
Also, 1, 2, 3. Cheerio.
Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it. November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your all good. 2,000 feet on 1014 Bravo Bravo. Bravo Bravo, descending for 60, so climb not above, initially not above 4,000 feet on the QNH 1014. 4,000 feet, Bravo Bravo. Correct, what's your requested routing?
Okay, I'm back. Jeez, it's cold out there. It's freezing. The name of the streaming software is Streamlabs. Streamlabs OBS. There you go. Get a chaise. Okay. Mind you, I know some people that fly from bed. Literally, they set everything up, and then they go and lie down, and they fly online, and then they go and lie down, and then there's some people who fly online. They do long haul flights overnight, and they go to bed in the middle of the night and stay online, and they wonder why they've been disconnected from the network in the morning. Hello. Delivery. Oops. A van has just pulled up, you never know. Actually, I think this is for me, now that I think about it. Could be for me. Let's have a look. Hang on, let's turn it. Oh, my wife has ordered stuff. She tells me this morning she's ordered some stuff. They seem to be aware of an issue capturing desktop audio. Okay, well, good enough, as long as they're aware of it and they let us know about it. If this person is delivering to my door, which I think he is, we'll find out now. I will holler out of the window as they get out the van. Right, let's just. I need to tidy the study up. This is another problem. You have a small study, and you've got to keep on top of it. You've got to keep it tidy. All right. I'll be right back. What address are you looking for, mate? All right. All sorted. We're looking for number 7. I'm number 5. They are offering some solution on the link I sent you. You can give them a try. Okay, I'll have a look at that. I will have a look at that. Thank you very much, Deacle. When I first started, years ago, when I was working, I used to do private independent work, training and development consultant. And one particular year, I got this fantastic contract, which meant I can't remember, it was 11 days work for Scope, the organisation called Scope, which then used to be called the Spastic Society. They changed the name not long after I did the work with them. Anyway, so I got 11 days work, which was a heck of a lot of money. This was back, it was in the late 80s, early 90s, and 11 days, it was a lot of money. I think it came to something like £4,500 independent work. But unfortunately, my wife booked a holiday to Florida for my eldest daughter and her and a neighbour of ours, and they went to Florida, left me at home with my youngest daughter, who couldn't actually go on the holiday because she just sat an entrance exam for her school, and we were waiting for results, and she'd just started the school. Anyway, short story long, as a result of the money that I earned, I was able to pay for them to go to Florida and buy my very first computer. And my very first computer was on a desk, which is probably was not much bigger than my 29-inch wide monitor that I've got now. And I had that desk. It was a tiny desk. All I could get on it was a CRT monitor, a keyboard, and the computer went underneath, right? And I had that desk in the alcove in the lounge downstairs. And the alcove was like, you know, the chimney breast in the wall, and it just fitted in there, right? And that's all I had. And I used to play Civilization, Sid Meier's Civilization. I would play it all night long. I mean, the nights that I played that, literally all night, it was incredible. Stop it! Stop crying. Go downstairs. And that was my first desk, and literally I bet you it was no bigger than that. You can see my hands apart, so they're about that. It was no bigger than that, this desk. It was tiny. I had to wait until my eldest daughter left home. Stop it. When my eldest daughter left home and my youngest daughter moved in to that bedroom, I got this bedroom, which has now become my study. What's wrong? What's wrong, mate? What's wrong, Frank? Why are you crying? And you always do this when I'm coming in on approach. You know, I'm coming to the end of my flight. I've got to concentrate. You've just been out. It's only 11:30. We'll go out. As soon as I land, we'll go out. You can go out for a run, okay? Cool? Go on. Go. It's sad, isn't it, when you talk to a dog? Crocodile, where can you get some World 2XP sceneries? You can get them from SimHeaven, simheaven.net. Okay, I'm sure somebody will put the link in for you at the bottom. Oh, in fact, Deacle has already. Well, you know, my moderators can work quicker than I can think. Yeah, so there you go, SimHeaven. That's where you need to go. So Deacle now sits in a 2 meter by 4 meter room. So that's quite large. 2 meters by, well, 2 meters. So 2 meters is 6 foot by 12 foot. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, my study here is not much bigger, but it's amazing what you can get in. So, you know, I've got my desk here against the wall. Behind me, I've got the TV, as you can see. Down the other end of the room, I've got my studio lights, my printer. You know, you make do with what you've got. You make the best of what you've got. There's some people. There's a guy on YouTube called Stewie, UAV Futures. Okay, I watched him a lot when I started building my quads and drones. And stop it. And he used to work in a studio, and literally he had no space whatsoever. It was down in Australia, and him and his wife, they lived in not a big house. It wasn't a big house by any stretch of the imagination. And he was actually using the lounge. Stop it. He was using the lounge for his studio. And he did a fantastic job. You know, no two ways about it. He did an absolutely brilliant job there. And he's just moved house into a new studio. Now, the reason why he was having problems was because off the lounge was his baby daughter's bedroom. So it was difficult for him to find a time to record his videos. He had to record videos when, you know, there was not an awful lot going on in the house. And, you know, he managed, as we do. Right. You, excuse me, guys. Come on. I know what you want. Downstairs. Downstairs. Come on. There we go. So just giving him something to chew on, keep him happy for a little while. So you do the best you can with what you've got in terms of space. You're waiting for the day the kids will be independent, so I can finally be able to finish a flight. Yeah. Oh look, it looks as though it's raining over Manchester area. So let's put some wipers on. Fantastic. It could be snowing in actual fact because it's looking pretty grim. Let's don't need to enter destination data on that side as we got it, but we do need a bit of window heat. Can never find it. That's on. There we go. Well, everything's on, so we should be good. We'll put some wing anti-ice and engine anti-ice on, I think, and the window heat. Just in case. Just in case. It's funny how everything's kind of frosted up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I got it right above the APU, I believe. There we go. So we start this turn and we will be descending. So it's a nice sharp turn. And the Airbus, like being on a sixpence, will manage it. Nice weather, nice clouds. There we go. So, oh yeah, 2 monitors. Yep, there's nothing like a 3 monitor setup. It's liberating, to say the least. It is totally liberating to get, you know, when you get 3 monitors or even just 2 monitors, it is so liberating. I'm trying to get that one. All right. I noticed somebody yesterday, I think it was yesterday or to early morning, I was reading on Facebook, somebody was saying about they can't set up their VORs, etc, etc. Well, you don't need to in an Airbus. It's all automatic. The radios are all automatic. So we should be descending now. Oh, when I get back on screen here. It's a really strange feeling when all that happens, everything slides off the screen. You think, what the hey? What the hey? Yeah, we're down at 7,700, which is we've already descended. I'm surprised about. Whoops. So let's come back to our flight plan. 3,500 is next, so let's put that in. 3.5. I mean, I could set it for the intercept, which is 2,500. Although they've got 3,500 here on the INN-10. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Let's get that wiper off before I rip it to shreds. Whoops. All right. Oh, here we go. Wick, what is my native resolution? It's gosh, now you've got me. It's 280 something or other. I'd have to check, but it is quite high because I've got a 29-inch ultra high def LG monitor. I was thinking I might go 4K, but the problem with 4K is that you lose some FPS. So you've got to, it's all a balancing act, yeah. And would 4K give me a better image than that? I don't think it would. Excuse me. So if it isn't the dog, then it's my wife. And if it's not my wife or the dog, it'll be somebody else. It's always the same. You can never stream in peace, I don't think. Unless, of course, you're a hermit, live on your own, or in your mother's cellar, like that guy who came on earlier on. The troll that came on. Yo, old man. All right. Right, so I'm trying to catch up here. My native, yeah, you're only going to get 720 on YouTube. It's really difficult to increase that. So even though my resolution is high on here on YouTube, it's always going to be 720. You can change it. I have got a video capture card which will record, it'll pick up 1080p at 60 frames per second, but it is a pig to set up. I tried setting it up originally when I was doing streaming over a year ago on Twitch. I tried setting it up for the Twitch channel, and I got myself in a right mess with it. And I in the end, because what I was trying to do, I was trying to use it with 2 monitors, and you can't. You can only use it with 1 monitor. And because I've got 3 monitors. I've got a 29-inch in front, and then 2 21-inch or 2 19-inch square monitors on the right and left. I only use them for different things. So I use my main monitor for flying. The left-hand one is where I monitor what's going on Streamlabs or previous to that Twitch. And my right-hand one, which is attached to another computer but is networked, I would use for YouTube and the internet and whatever. Okay, but I tend not to use it as much now because that computer has become very noisy. It needs cleaning. Anyway, but trying to set up this video capture was a pig. But I now know that I can only use it on 1 monitor, so I could use it on my main monitor. I could capture video and process it at 1080p 60 frames per second out to YouTube. But I gave up streaming over a year ago. I got fed up with it for a number of reasons, and you know these reasons, trolls, and also I wasn't enjoying it. I was not enjoying streaming, mostly because of some friends of mine who would give me a hard time. When I say friends, these were flight sim friends as well. And you know, if I was streaming, they'd say, "Oh, you need to do this and you need to do that," and they would analyze my landings, and they would, you know, you could hear them in the background all the time, being what's the word I'm looking for? Being critical. And I don't mind people being critical. You know, if somebody comes on here on the stream, on the chat, and says, "Oh man, you know, you haven't done this or that or the other," then fine. You know, if you want to be a backseat pilot, then that's okay. But these were my so-called friends, people who were supposed to be supporting me as I tried to grow my channel, and they really made it. They really made it not nice for me. I stopped enjoying what I was doing, and that wasn't good. I didn't like it. I stopped enjoying it, and I got quite upset and annoyed with them, and I packed in streaming, and it's taken me a while to come back. And the only reason I've come back is because I'm now using YouTube, and so whatever I stream goes direct to my YouTube channel. And also I came back because of this software, this new Streamlabs software. Very easy to set up. You can put overlays in, everything. You know, it was just it became so easy. You know, I could do something like so we'll change over to this. You know, this is Lincoln Clay. So you've got all these nice overlays, and this became easier to use than any other streaming software that I've ever seen. And so, you know, I kind of liked it for that reason. And you know, I mean, there's this one, Kirin. Sometimes I don't like what they've done with the camera. You know, they kind of elongate it and squash it. You can adjust that, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. So you know, those were the reasons that I gave up. And having messed that around now, I can't seem to get back to what I was on. But never mind. We'll stick with this for a while. It'll sort itself out, as always. So yeah, you know, this, it can be, you know, it's like a double-edged sword. Streaming, it really is. It's really weird. You know, there's things like this. You know, that, for example, you know, this kind of stuff. It just made it so much easier to set these things up. And so, you know, I kind of stayed with that, and you know, I'm quite happy. Anyway, so that's the story of streaming and why I stopped streaming my so-called friends. And it's beginning to snow. I look out the window and the beast from the east has arrived. It is snowing. A little bit early, because it wasn't supposed to come here until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Right. Right, here we go. Let's have a catch up. Decal, yeah, advanced rendering options. Keith, oh hi Keith, first time I said hello to you. It's an FPS killer, but if you're using VR, don't need it. So okay, makes no difference. I wish I was there when it happened. I would have given them a piece of my mind. Oh yeah, well, Decal, you've been around right from the beginning, so you kind of know. And yeah, even now, you know. Your all-time favourite video is your EFAS tutorial, so real and uncut. I watched it at least 5 times. Right. I really enjoyed doing that, creating that video. I really did enjoy creating it. It was one of those videos where I just kind of, I enjoyed it so much.
Bravo, Bravo, November 180 Bravo, Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your all good. 2,000 feet on 1014, Bravo, Bravo. Bravo, Bravo, descending for 60, so climb not above, initially not above 4,000 feet on the QTH 1014.
Bear with me, guys.
4,000 feet, Bravo, Bravo. Correct, what's your requested routing? Let's go and then direct. So if you're one ready, cleared, ready, let's go. Let's go, Bravo, Bravo.
This is what happens when I play Right, there we go. I've quickly changed things around. Oh no, no. What's happened here now? Right. Normal, I hope. Back to normal. Right. We should be descending to 3,500 feet. We are. So let's put the LS on. Okay. And QNH at Manchester. QNH at Manchester is 1026. Come on. 1026. Let's get some lights on. And yeah, we're armed. That's good. Seems to be a little bit of turbulence. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's have a look at the other wing. Oops. Oh, that's a screenshot. All right. What do you mean? Why? Flight Factor didn't make a Ryanair Airbus. Flight Factor made an Airbus, and somebody else has created a livery, a Ryanair livery. And the reason why I'm in Ryanair is because I've flown out of Shannon this morning. Okay. I can change the livery to whatever I want. We can do that even now. Customize. So let's see. What should we do? Should we really upset you? Let's go EasyJet. Okay. There we go. Is that better? Oh, beautiful. I've got to say, I think this weather set, this cloud is brilliant. Okay, so we descended 3,500. I'm hoping that everything is going to be good on this approach. It's saying, yeah, that's going to be like 10 miles from IN10, so that'll be good. Once down, I will be going and taking my dog out for a walk. Take the shoes off. I got some new pedals, by the way. I got Thrustmaster rudder pedals because my Cytec broke after 11 years. I had them 11 years. Let's get rid of this cushion because my back is aching terrible. Right. You do know this is resizable, so you can make that as big or as small as you want. Cool. Alright. The only trouble is the click spot for moving it is right down here, and I always forget. So we've got LS is on. Just check our nav radios. Rad nav. Yeah, we're good. Okay. But it's shipped to stock, so they had to stay. No, it isn't shipped to. What happens, right, Keith? What happens is a developer will create an aircraft, and generally they create it with a default livery, and they'll probably put 6 or 7 liveries in. Now, as someone said, as Justin said there, the whole point of flight simulation is you can fly whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. Okay, that's it, plain and simple. There's no huge mystery to it. Then what happens is that people start creating liveries for the aircraft, and it really doesn't matter whether it's real world accuracy or whether it's fictional. I've got in for my other Airbus, the Takeoff A320, I've got a Landor livery, British Airways Landor livery, and the reason why I've got a British Airways Landor livery is because I think it's the best British Airways livery that was ever produced, and I love it, and I have it on a number of aircraft because I know somebody who's a painter, a repainter, and they've done it for me, and I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So it doesn't really, to get all wrapped up in this thing about, there's a friend of mine, great guy, I like him loads, but when he flies it's as if he's flying a real aircraft. So he'll choose the aircraft that flies from that destination to wherever from that point to wherever he's going. So if it's the aircraft, then the livery or the airline, then he will fly at the exact same time as the real aircraft flies, and which is great, because that's what he wants to do. That's fantastic. That's what he wants to do. But I find that a little bit, anally, a bit much. For me, I want to get into an aircraft and fly, and it doesn't matter if I fly. I've flown Delta Airlines into Norway, kind of thing. It doesn't matter. The other evening we were flying out of somewhere, and I pushed back the wrong way. Okay, so it meant I had to turn around to pick up my follow me car, and my so-called friends, you should have heard them, the things they were saying. Oh my God, you're an embarrassment, you're a real embarrassment to fly in. Oh, for goodness sake, take a break. If it's that serious, you really need to take a break, because life, as I and several other people in this room know, life is too short. You just gotta, for example, right, here's a good example. I forgot to put the clock on. Look, I forgot to put the clock on. Oh my goodness gracious me, it's a hanging offence. Kill him, take him out, put him in the stocks. He shouldn't be allowed on flight simulation. It was ridiculous. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, look at that. What a shot. Okay, we're coming down now. This is it. We're really into it. So I need to get back into the cabin. Flap 1, gear down. Approach mode on. Yeah. And hopefully we'll capture the glide slope and start descending, he says, with any luck. 7.5 miles. Now this is where this Airbus always catches me out. If you haven't got it right, you haven't got it right. Come on. Let's go down. I'm going to adjust this down to 16 something. There we go. I'm going to expedite my descent because I want to make sure that I capture. Sometimes it just will not. Okay, so we got LS, approach mode, and I'm going to put my headset on so I can hear what's going on with the aircraft, and I'll probably keep a little bit quiet. I don't want that. That's what I want. And strangely enough, I can't hear a thing. Never mind. I don't think I'm going to capture. No. And everything is locked up again. There we go. Definitely not going to capture. And what the? See the room with it. Okay. So gear up, flaps up. Why have you locked it up? Oh, everything's locked up. I hate it when this happens. Well, let's see if we can get this back. Okay, so we'll do a bit of hand flying now and see if we can rescue this. For some reason, yeah, thanks, Decal. I'll have a look at that after. Just trying to clean up this aircraft here. Everything's gone foobar as usual. See, no auto thrust, nothing. Well, Keith, don't panic. You know, it's not a problem. I've got the problem here because I can't get this aircraft under control. Nothing is working as usual. I hate it when this happens, and it happens a lot with Airbus. Because if you don't get it right, and you know, why is everything locked up? That's the problem. It's like a blizzard here in Manchester. Well, I wish it was like a blizzard here because I can't do a damn thing at the moment. I can't get rid of the master caution. I can't engage auto thrust or anything. Airbus flight factor. This is a major bug. That all this is happening is a major bug. I can't even complete the flight. 1700 feet. I'm going too fast, so no speed control at all. Pause it and have a beer, Martin. You could well be right, mate. Pause, quick beer. No, nothing. See, I don't even know if my gear is down. No, gear's not down. Will it go down? Gear will go down. gear will go down, but speed won't. So this is going to be somewhat problematic, I think, even with a long runway like at Manchester. I'm going to go full flaps and try to slow down. Right, auto throttle's back on. That's good. Master caution. Nope. Never in a million years. Oh, you're in Sydney. Oh, mates. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Sydney, Martin. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Right, let's see if we can get... Oh dear. I'm shooting for the runway. I'm trying to go visual. But with this weather, it's not very helpful. So I'm flying on instruments at the moment, and my bug is coming down. So if you land this, it'd be a bit of a miracle, wouldn't it? Well, this weather engine is very nice, but it's not very helpful. You can't see very much. There's the runway. I'm going for the runway. I have to say, if I get this down, it'll be a miracle. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. Who put those trees there? Let's get over those trees. Retard. Well, that is a miracle. Oof. Well, I never thought I'd get that down. I'll be perfectly honest, guys. With all the failures that went on then, I never thought I would get that down. Thank you, Deacle. Well, considering that was a full manual landing with no auto and having to fly through that, I was on instruments then. I tell you, it was instruments only landing. That was ridiculous. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm exhausted after that. I am completely and utterly exhausted. Right. Well, thank you for sticking around, and those of you having faith. I really don't know what happened there, because as we could see, everything just kind of locked up. I can't even get rid of these master cautions here. So let's select from the list. We'll go stand 50. There's my FM car up there, so we'll go and find him. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Yes, Darren, all clickable regions went. But we're down, it doesn't matter. We're down, albeit somewhat in a heightened state of awareness. I feel absolutely dreadful. Hello, David. Nicely done. Oh, Keith, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You saved us all. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to. Believe me, guys. I thought that was going to be the end of it. I really did. Yep. No, with XP Realistic, of course, even though you do those smooth landings, you'll still get that shake, because that's what XP Realistic does. It adds different effects in, which are very realistic in my view. I really enjoy them. I had to change to night a little bit just to check where the airport was, but it wasn't that helpful through this haze. Okay, Dakel, you enjoy yourself. Take care, my friend, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now, David. So you're going to get the clickable areas back? I have not. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Yeah, I think it's not the first time it's happened. It's happened before. So if you go into XRAS and reset RAS plugins. Ah, right, there you go. XRAS Airbus A320 reset. And sure enough, you learn something new every day. I'm going to make a note of that. Because I've experienced that before, and now we know. Well done. Yeah, it's something for them to fix. And the problem is, of course, what they've done is they've installed XRAS into the aircraft. So like in some other aircraft that you have, and I've got XRAS on, it'll come up. It'll say approaching runway 30, but it'll come up with a little box in the top of the screen, approaching 30. What they've done is what Flight Factory have done, they've used the SDK, the XRAS SDK, and so when it says approaching runway 30, that's all you hear. You just hear it saying approaching runway 30, which is exactly what happens in the real world with real aircraft. So yeah, there's obviously a bug there, but there are updates every day. I had an update for this morning, so you know, that's cool. Here we go, we're coming on stand. Thank you to my follow me car. We're coming on stand. The Ignis system is working there, so let's have a look. zoom in on that and it'll tell me when to stop, which, I mean, this is all brilliant stuff. See, it's even telling me I'm a little bit to the right. There we go, you see it going up. You see the little plane going up, slowly, 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 slowly. Whoops. And I'm still a bit to the right. Stop. There we go. So engines off, brake on, and there we go. It's happened to you many times. Well, look, something you learn every day. Does the A320 come with decent documentation? Yes, I think it does. I can't remember because I've flown them for that long. Let's have a look. Xplane 11, aircraft, laminar, flight factor, should be F, A320. Yeah, there you go, docs. Yeah. Although the manual is not that big for the site at the moment. I think it's something like 10 pages. No, it's not, it's 20 pages. So it's not huge. They will put, I mean, and the reason why, I read this somewhere, the reason why they've done this is because you can get everything online. They even point you to the Airbus FCOM, the proper one, which is fine. You know, I haven't got a problem with that at all. Okay, so let's have a look outside. There we go. Get rid of that now. And here we are at Manchester. Actually, it was a longer flight than I thought, but that was probably because of me messing up my... let's bring the sun up. There we go. That was me messing up my approach. Manchester. Very good. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit hairy, but you know, landing on instruments is really quite good fun. And they do teach you that when you do your PPL. You got to land on instruments. Okay, guys, I'm going to put a jumper on, big jacket, some boots, and take my dog out for a walk. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. You know, and you know, like we discussed earlier, you know, it's not about realism or anything like that. It's about just flying and enjoying it. Okay, so I'll see you all soon. You take care. Cheerio.
Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it. November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude. 2,000 feet on 1014 Bravo Bravo. Bravo Bravo, descending for 60, so climb not above, initially not above 4,000 feet on the QNH 1014. 4,000 feet, Bravo Bravo. Correct. What's your requested routing? Let's go and then direct. Departure when ready, clear direct, let's go. Let's go, Bravo Bravo.
Xplane Dedicated. Welcome to the home of Xplane Dedicated on YouTube. This is the YouTube channel where you can find hints, tips and reviews regarding Xplane. I have access to some of the foremost developers of Xplane content in the world. They are members of both the Facebook group and here on the YouTube channel. If you have a question, you can put it in the comments below on any of the videos. I will see them. Or even join the Facebook group. The link will be below. Don't forget to hit the like button and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you soon. Cheerio.